All right, the house is pretty much done. Here we go. Well, you'll hear a drill in the background. Like I said, almost done. We're currently in the entryway. Take a look upstairs. And here's our fabulous light, the Rodin from Crate and Barrel. We've got some of the homeowners' art from Austria, which is their heritage, and then a Trevolian chair that my sister-in-law found at an antique mall. We have another piece the homeowner had, a beautiful rug, and this armoire. Got a catch-all basket. And then we come into the great room. First off, you'll notice we have dining room table set up currently for 6. It will accommodate 8, so I'm playing around with ordering 2 more chairs in here. The family chose their 6 favorite places that they've traveled to. And so those are framed and put up on the walls to kind of define our dining room area. We've got an indoor-outdoor rug that will hold up to families. And I wanted to throw navy in every area. We've got a black drum shade with leather accents on top. And then we see the living room area. What we have here, well, we bought a 7-piece modular cloud sofa in linen, textured linen, in the color mist. It's a light gray. It's absolutely gorgeous. I had 30 days to furnish this house. And you can't get Restoration Hardware clouds in a custom fabric in 30 days. So I found this at the Restoration Hardware outlet in Redmond, Washington, and it was sold as a 7-piece. So what I'm gonna do is that corner piece, which came as an ottoman, that's gonna go upstairs in the homeowner's bedroom, where I already took one of the armless chairs that's up there waiting for that ottoman. And then I ordered a corner piece, a true corner piece that will be here probably in about a month, maybe 2 months. And then for now, I'm just using the other armless piece in the corner. It may go, but I think it's okay. And then one of my favorite pieces is this super heavy coffee table that I'm gonna kind of zoom in on because it's unusual. It has a section down below for magazines that's kind of hidden, magazines and books. So you can kind of throw anything that you don't want to see all the time down there. You could have games, but it's still accessible. It's a fabulous table. I think it's 48-inch diameter, and it's so heavy that it's one of those tables when you put your feet up on it, it's not gonna slide. I love it. I found it at Turdo's on Capitol Hill. That's also where I found the dining room table. So the tricky part about doing a house in 30 days is you need to find, most of the time, things that are ready. And Turdo's has, everything in there. They ship over 2 containers, 3 containers a year from Indonesia. They have a family factory over there where they make pieces out of old benches, old shacks, old whatever. And I find a lot of cool things there. This little pedestal platter is also from there, as well as this shallow wood round bowl. And then these little stools. I got a pair of these stools, and I love that you can pull these up to this coffee table. I love that they look great. They really look great anywhere. You can also use them for extra seating at the dining room table. So if I choose not to, or the homeowner chooses not to do another pair of the wishbone chairs and needs to do seating for 8, those can be pulled up in a pinch. You'll see I've got more navy art on this wall that goes into the kitchen. And here's our kitchen. I've got a pair of Slope. Those are the Slope leather chairs in saddle from West Elm. And then I did another drum shade in leather. And then there's gonna be 2 more that are smaller. The smaller version of that drum shade with the leather accent will go where you see these 2 lights currently. So that'll tie all this lighting together in here. And then I just did some faux plants because this house won't be used very often. So we can't do real plants, but we still need to get some greenery, some life in here. Some trays, wood trays, some fun little dish towels, a fun container to put dog food in. So they do have a dog. There's Macy's water and food. And then we inherited some things that we don't love, like this blush color tile. So that can be phase 2, which is kind of updating some of what we inherited. Back to this living room. I wanted this to be a place where adults and kids could just come and just crash in this sofa. This is probably the world's most comfortable sofa. The modular cloud is unbelievable. You never want to get up, you sink right in, and that's what I wanted this room to be about. So you'll notice there's no TV. There was a TV that was right there. I kind of hid some of the wires and the outlet with a weaved macrame piece from Etsy. And then we have this ginormous fireplace out of river rock. And at first I was like, wow, it's just really taking over this room. So I wanted, well, we played around first with, should we put a TV there? And that's where the TV was gonna go if my homeowner insisted on a TV, but she didn't. She said, put the TV upstairs in the bonus room. And I said, hallelujah, let's get a big, huge piece of art. I know she likes feathers, so I wanted a big piece of art that had a lot of white for the background, so I could kind of mellow out some of that river rock, which I found on Minted. And then I've got a little bench area here, and so from the Nordic store, we found these blankets, beautiful blankets in gray and charcoal and navy with some fringe. And then I bought 2. One's gonna go on the sofa, and then one, my seamstress made a bench cushion with a zipper out of it. So we've got a fun little place for a kid or an adult to kind of hang out and have their own space. And there's Maisie's dog bed. So here's the view from the back side of the living room. So you'll see, I really wanted this room not to be focused on what was probably the focus when the TV was here. I wanted 2 focal points, and those would be the fireplace, and the second focal point was to look out to the rest of the great room where everybody will be. So the dining room speaks to the sectional speaks to the bar, to everyone that's in the kitchen, whatever's going on in the entry. And I just feel like there's a lot of harmony in this space. We've got our navy pillows, navy and white and charcoal, that these are their spring summer pillow vignettes that I did. I have another pillow set, another set of, I don't know, 8 pillows that I've stashed in the armoire that are our fall winter look. And those are more in charcoals, blacks, creams with tassels and velvet and things that just read more cozy up. And then because I had all this action going on with this river rock, I wanted to keep the built-in shelves really serene. So I just did some pottery and some green. I did some crystal rocks up there. Most of those items are, actually all of those items are from Home Goods. You know, they're all between $12.99 and $19.99, except my bird. That wood bird is also from Turdo's, the place where I find really great wood, interesting pieces. So that's the main floor of this house. We've been here through the corona. We've been here, today is 1 week. My husband hung 30 pieces of art, lights, and so it's time to go. See you later, house. I'll be back. Thanks for making the corona a little more bearable. This has been a fantastic distraction over the last 30 days.